Atlantis. Myth or reality? A legendary city that sank into the ocean, a civilization so advanced that it has intrigued historians, scientists, and explorers for over 2,000 years. But was Atlantis just a myth created by the philosopher Plato, or was it a real place that once existed? According to Plato, Atlantis was a powerful civilization destroyed by a catastrophic event in a single day. But could there be truth behind this tale? Could advanced technology and ancient wisdom have been buried beneath the sea? In this video, we'll explore ancient texts, modern discoveries, and theories that suggest Atlantis might not just be a myth. Join us on this journey to uncover the lost secrets of Atlantis. Welcome to LumosCurios. Take your Lumos and dive into a world of curiosity, where history, science, and technology meet. We uncover ancient mysteries, explore futuristic innovations, and reveal hidden truths. The origins of Atlantis, Plato's story. The story of Atlantis begins with Plato, one of the most influential philosophers in history. In his dialogues, Timaeus and Critias, written around 360 BCE, Plato describes an island beyond the Pillars of Hercules, what we now call the Strait of Gibraltar. According to Plato, Atlantis was a powerful and advanced civilization, larger than Asia Minor and Libya combined. Its people were prosperous and technologically advanced, known for their grand palaces, temples, and vast knowledge of architecture and engineering. Plato's account tells us that Atlantis existed around 9,000 years before his time. The civilization was ruled by powerful kings, each descending from the gods, and they controlled vast lands. However, as time passed, the people of Atlantis became corrupt. Their once peaceful civilization descended into greed, pride, and moral decay. Their pursuit of power led them to attempt the conquest of the Mediterranean world. This, according to Plato, triggered the gods' wrath. The gods decided to punish Atlantis for its arrogance. In a single day and night, the island was engulfed by the ocean, sinking without a trace. Plato's story ends with a warning. Civilizations, no matter how great, can fall when they ignore moral values and become too consumed by power. But the question remains, did Plato invent this tale as a moral lesson? Or is there more to the story? Was Atlantis a real place, a reflection of a real historical disaster, or simply a philosophical allegory? The location of Atlantis. Where could it have been? For centuries, the location of Atlantis has remained a mystery. Plato's account places the lost island beyond the Pillars of Hercules, which we know as the Strait of Gibraltar. He also described Atlantis as a large, powerful civilization, larger than modern-day Libya and Asia Minor combined. Based on these details, various theories have emerged regarding where Atlantis might have been located. One prominent theory suggests that Atlantis was situated in the Atlantic Ocean, particularly near the Azores Islands. These islands lie in the middle of the Atlantic and have long been a subject of speculation. Some believe that the Azores could be the remnants of Atlantis, which was submerged by tectonic activity and rising sea levels over time. Another theory posits that Atlantis could have been located in the Mediterranean. Santorini, a Greek island, is often cited as a possible location. Santorini was home to the Minoan civilization, which was destroyed by a volcanic eruption around 1600 BCE. The eruption created a massive caldera, and some researchers believe this event could have inspired the myth of Atlantis. There's also a theory suggesting that Antarctica might hold the key to the lost city. Some researchers argue that ancient maps, such as the Piri Reis map, show parts of the continent free of ice, indicating that it could have been habitable thousands of years ago. If true, this would imply that the climate during Atlantis' time was much different than it is today. Despite the many theories, the true location of Atlantis remains elusive. Could one of these places be the site of the lost city? Or is Atlantis still waiting to be discovered beneath the waves? Ancient discoveries and modern evidence. Over the years, modern technology has provided new ways to search for Atlantis beneath the waves. Underwater exploration, sonar mapping, and satellite imagery have opened up new frontiers in the quest to uncover the lost city. In the 21st century, researchers are using state-of-the-art equipment to scan the ocean floor for ancient structures that might be the remains of Atlantis. One of the most intriguing discoveries occurred off the coast of the Bahamas, where sonar imaging revealed a series of submerged structures. These formations resemble pyramids and streets, leading some researchers to wonder if they could be part of an ancient civilization that existed long before the rise of known cultures like the Egyptians or the Sumerians. While these findings have yet to be conclusively linked to Atlantis, they offer tantalizing clues that support the idea of a lost civilization beneath the sea. In addition to these underwater discoveries, many artifacts have been found in coastal areas around the world that suggest advanced technology. In parts of the Mediterranean, researchers have uncovered tools and remnants of structures that show signs of high-level craftsmanship. Some experts believe that these findings could indicate a connection to Atlantis, especially when compared to the descriptions in Plato's writings of a society that possessed advanced engineering, architecture, and technology. While there is still no direct evidence proving the existence of Atlantis, these modern discoveries provide new hope for those who believe that the lost city is waiting to be uncovered. With advances in technology and ongoing research, we may one day uncover the truth behind the legend of Atlantis. The technology of Atlantis. What were they capable of? Atlantis, according to Plato, was not just an advanced civilization in terms of military power and wealth, but also in technology. Plato's descriptions of the lost city suggest that it had knowledge of engineering, architecture, and energy sources that far surpassed anything known at the time. He described massive stone structures, complex irrigation systems, and grand temples, all built with such precision that they seemed almost impossible for the era. One of the most fascinating aspects of Atlantis' technology was their ability to harness energy. Some modern researchers believe that the Atlanteans might have used crystals or some form of energy unknown to us today to power their society. There is speculation that they had the ability to manipulate natural forces, perhaps even using sound waves or vibrations to move objects, or to power their advanced technology. In addition to their energy capabilities, Atlantis was said to possess advanced knowledge of metallurgy and material science. Plato's account mentions that they had access to orichalcum, a mysterious red gold metal that was said to be more valuable than gold. Although the exact nature of orichalcum remains unknown, some researchers believe it could have been a metal alloy with properties beyond what we can imagine. These advanced technologies suggest that Atlantis could have been far ahead of its time. While many of these ideas sound like science fiction, there is ongoing research into ancient technologies and their potential to revolutionize our understanding of the past. Could the Atlanteans have had knowledge of energy sources and technology that we are only beginning to discover? Perhaps, one day, we will unlock the secrets of their lost knowledge. The mysterious maps, ancient cartography, and possible evidence. Throughout history, ancient maps have intrigued researchers and fueled theories about the lost city of Atlantis. One of the most famous and debated maps is the Piri Reis map, created in the early 16th century by the Ottoman admiral and cartographer. This map is remarkable because it depicts the coastline of Antarctica without any ice. The map was based on ancient sources that predate modern exploration, and some researchers believe it could be evidence of an ancient civilization with knowledge of the continent long before it was officially discovered by modern explorers. If this is true, it raises fascinating questions. Could ancient civilizations, like Atlantis, have had access to knowledge that was lost over time? The idea that the ancient world might have known about Antarctica, and possibly even other undiscovered lands, challenges everything we think we know about the capabilities of early civilizations. Other ancient maps, such as the Mahabharata and the maps of Herodotus, mention mysterious lands and locations that do not appear on modern maps. Some believe that these could be references to lost places, like Atlantis, that were once part of a global network of civilizations. These maps might hold the key to understanding the true extent of ancient exploration and how much knowledge was preserved by cultures long gone. The mystery deepens when considering the level of detail in some of these maps. In some cases, the maps accurately depict coastlines, mountain ranges, and rivers that were not discovered until centuries later, suggesting that ancient civilizations had access to advanced cartography techniques. Could these ancient maps be telling us something about Atlantis? Were these civilizations far more advanced than we give them credit for? Atlantis and its connection to cataclysmic events. The story of Atlantis is not just about a lost city. It's also intertwined with theories of global cataclysmic events. According to Plato's account, Atlantis sank into the ocean in a single day and night, as the result of a catastrophic event that could have been an earthquake, volcanic eruption, or even a massive flood. Many researchers believe that such a disaster may have inspired the myth of Atlantis. But what if there's more to the story? Could Atlantis have been destroyed by an actual global event? And could that event have caused a ripple effect across other ancient civilizations? One of the most intriguing theories is that Atlantis was destroyed by a massive earthquake or volcanic eruption. Studies of ancient volcanic eruptions, like the eruption of Santorini, the site of the Minoan civilization's destruction, show how powerful natural forces can wipe out entire civilizations. It's possible that Atlantis, with its grand cities and advanced technology, could have been affected by similar catastrophic events. Some researchers even suggest that this event could have triggered a chain reaction, leading to the downfall of other ancient civilizations as well. Another theory connects Atlantis to the Younger Dryas period, a time of rapid climate change around 12,000 years ago. Evidence suggests that the Earth underwent a sudden cooling period, which caused widespread environmental disruption. Could this have been the cause of Atlantis's demise? Could the civilization have been affected by rising sea levels, shifting tectonic plates, or a dramatic climate shift? Some researchers believe that this cooling period could have led to floods, earthquakes, and other natural disasters, contributing to the destruction of Atlantis and the memory of its existence. While these theories are speculative, they raise important questions about the connection between ancient civilizations and global cataclysms. Could the destruction of Atlantis have been part of a larger planetary event that affected the entire world? If so, it might explain why the myth of Atlantis has endured for so long, passed down through generations as a warning of the destructive power of nature. The Atlantis Paradox. A civilization that defies time. One of the most thought-provoking mysteries in history is the so-called Atlantis Paradox. The idea that a civilization thousands of years ago may have been more advanced than our world today. According to Plato's accounts, Atlantis was not just wealthy or militarily powerful. It was organized, sophisticated, and brimming with knowledge, But could the Atlanteans have discovered principles of science and technology that we are only beginning to uncover in the modern age? Archaeologists and theorists alike point to the incredible descriptions of their architecture. The temples and palaces of Atlantis were said to be vast, intricately designed, and capable of withstanding both time and nature. Their irrigation systems were advanced enough to support massive populations, hinting at a level of environmental engineering far beyond what was common in the ancient world. Some even argue that their mastery of building materials, including the legendary orichalcum, suggests they experimented with alloys and metals whose properties remain unknown to us. Yet what makes Atlantis truly fascinating is the possibility that they had unlocked new forms of energy. While many ancient cultures worshipped the sun, fire, or the elements, Atlantis may have gone further, developing methods to harness the earth itself. Some researchers speculate they may have understood geomagnetic forces, tapping into the planet's natural energy grid in ways that sound eerily similar to concepts in modern science. Others suggest the use of massive crystals, not only as decorative elements, but as conduits of power, acting as storage devices, amplifiers, or even transmitters of energy on a scale we cannot yet replicate. In recent years, new theories have connected the Atlantis mystery to quantum physics. Could the Atlanteans have stumbled upon the concept of zero-point energy, the latent energy field that exists in the vacuum of space? If so, they might have had access to a power source cleaner, stronger, and more efficient than anything humanity has created so far. It would explain how such a civilization could rise so quickly, flourish so greatly, and sustain itself in ways that defy our understanding of ancient history. But energy is only part of the paradox. Some radical theories propose that Atlantis may have looked to the skies. Legends and alternative research suggest that they might have experimented with flight, gravity manipulation, or propulsion systems capable of leaving Earth itself. This would reframe the story of their disappearance. Instead of being destroyed by natural disasters, perhaps the Atlanteans reached a point where they no longer needed to remain on Earth. They could have taken their knowledge with them, becoming travelers among the stars while humanity started again from scratch. The true paradox of Atlantis lies here. If a society from the deep past was truly ahead of us, what does that say about the story of human progress? Have we been climbing forward, or merely trying to rediscover what was already known long ago? And most importantly, if Atlantis did master knowledge that could transform our world, why has it been lost or hidden for millennia? The mystery endures because it does more than tell of a lost city. It forces us to question the very boundaries of human potential. Was Atlantis a legend, a cautionary tale, or proof that history is far more complicated than we dare to imagine? Until answers are found, the Atlantis paradox will remain one of the most tantalizing riddles in human history. Could Atlantis be found today? After thousands of years, the mystery of Atlantis still captures the imaginations of people around the world. Despite countless theories, debates, and explorations, no concrete evidence of the lost city has ever been found. But the question remains, could Atlantis still be discovered today? With advances in modern technology, the search for Atlantis is far from over. Researchers are using cutting-edge tools such as sonar mapping, underwater drones, and satellite imagery to scan the ocean floor for any signs of the lost city. In recent years, there have been some intriguing discoveries that suggest Atlantis could be closer to being found than ever before. For example, in the Bahamas, sonar scans have revealed a series of underwater structures that resemble ancient roads, pyramids, and even buildings. While some dismiss these findings as natural formations, others argue that they could be evidence of an ancient civilization that once thrived in the area. Could these underwater structures be the remnants of Atlantis, or are they simply the result of natural geological processes? Additionally, ongoing research into ancient maps, such as the Piri Reis map, has provided new insights into the possible locations of Atlantis. The map depicts the coastline of Antarctica, free of ice, which some researchers believe could be a clue to the location of the lost city. If this theory is correct, it would mean that Atlantis could have been located in Antarctica thousands of years ago, before it was buried under ice due to climatic changes. While these discoveries are exciting, it's important to remember that there is still no definitive evidence proving the existence of Atlantis. However, with the rapid pace of technological advancements and ongoing exploration, there is hope that the lost city may one day be uncovered. If Atlantis is ever found, it could change our understanding of ancient history and open new doors to the mysteries of our past. The legacy of Atlantis: how the myth endures. Even though Atlantis may have been lost to the sea, its legacy continues to influence culture, science, and philosophy. The story of a once great civilization that fell due to its own hubris resonates deeply with human history. Atlantis has become a symbol of both greatness and disaster, and its myth serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of pride, greed, and the abuse of power. Plato's account may have been a moral lesson, but over time, the myth of Atlantis has taken on a life of its own. Throughout history, the legend of Atlantis has inspired countless explorers, scientists, and dreamers. The idea that an advanced civilization once existed and disappeared from the Earth captivates our imaginations, offering a glimpse into a forgotten past that may hold secrets to our future. From the Renaissance to the modern day, philosophers, writers, and artists have drawn upon the myth to explore themes of human ambition, destruction, and the cyclical nature of history. In the 19th and 20th centuries, the search for Atlantis intensified, with adventurers and theorists proposing numerous locations for the lost city. From the Mediterranean to the Antarctic, many believed they had uncovered the true site of Atlantis, only for each claim to eventually fall into doubt. However, these explorations further cemented the myth's place in popular culture and inspired generations of people to look for clues about ancient civilizations and their knowledge. In modern times, the story of Atlantis has become a part of mainstream media. Movies, books, documentaries, and even video games have portrayed the lost city as a symbol of mystery and wonder. Atlantis represents the ultimate lost treasure, a civilization so advanced that it may have held the key to unlocking future technologies or ancient wisdom. The allure of Atlantis continues to draw us in, suggesting that even if the city is never found, its story will live on as a symbol of human potential, lost knowledge, and the enduring mystery of our past. But what do you think? Do you believe Atlantis existed? Could its secrets still be hidden beneath the waves, waiting to be discovered? Drop your thoughts and theories in the comments below. We'd love to hear your take on this ancient enigma. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the mystery of Atlantis, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more fascinating explorations into the unknown, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. Until next time, stay curious! Thanks for watching LumosCurios. If you're passionate about history, science, and technology, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more mysteries and discoveries. Have your own theory or thoughts? Drop them in the comments. We'd love to hear what you think. Until next adventure, stay curious and always keep your Lumos ready.